Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Beasty Cutie versus Kildjadi. That's right, we got a Beasty game for you guys today, and Beasty is playing on the Holy Roman Empire up against Kildjadi's French. One of the hardest matchups in the game. But this is Beasty Cutie. He is top 2 in the world. So if there's any player to defeat this matchup, Beasty's going to be one of them. So we'll have to see what he does here. We're on the map high view. We can take a look at the map here. So I think this is a pretty decent map for the French. Sure, you've got a lot of stealth forests in here. But in the grand scheme of things, this is basically another Arabia. And we all know how much the French love Arabia. So I think this is going to be really nice here for Kildjadi. We'll have to see what Beasty does against it. Kildjadi, very skilled player as well. He's not like top 5 in the world, you know, he's not your Lucifron or Marine Lord. But he's still extremely good at this game. And, you know, he made it to, I believe he made it to the grand finals of the Silver League, which is the Elite Classic, like the league below the big league. So, you know, he's around rank 17. Maybe some people will say, you know, he should have been in that top 16. But either way, very skilled player here, and I'm sure he's gonna know the advantage that he's got here playing as the French. So we'll take a look at his position here. He's got a back gold, so does Beasty. Beasty got to be feeling pretty happy about that one. You always like it when you get a behind the base gold and stone up against the French. Pretty decent spawn here. You got a nice little area you could possibly wall up here. If you go for a second CC on the deer, nice little wall could be nice. So overall, I think Beasty's got a decent spawn here. It's nothing special. Archon Chapel is going to be very happy here, I'm sure. But yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like Beasty, you've clicked up with the wrong landmark, sir. This is called the MEINWERK Palace. This is not an Archon Chapel. I don't think it was a mistake. Okay, Beasty gonna be aging up here with the MEINWERK Palace. Only has the 2 villagers on there. Interesting. So he's going up with the MEINWERK up against the French here. Kildjadi obviously is going to be going up with the School of Cavalry. No Chamber of Commerce shenanigans. Though we did actually see a pretty cool fast Imperial build with them recently. That was a pretty cool build. But yeah, the School of Cavalry obviously it's the standard. But then in saying that, you know, the Archon Chapel was kind of the standard as well. So yeah, kind of crazy stuff here from Beasty. But you know what else is crazy? If you guys become a member to this channel, press the little join button below. You get access to some exclusive content. That's right, exclusive. You want to see what sort of exclusive content? Take a look at this. We've got Battle Royale on Migration. Yep, that's right. We did an 8-player free-for-all with the game mode Battle Royale. It's just like your normal Battle Royale shooter game, but in Age of Empires, where everyone plays the Mongols. Some players did not pick the Mongols in this game mode, which was kind of crazy. So I highly recommend checking out the members. You get exclusive access to this content. We also did a mountain clearing, King of the Hill, which King of the Hill's a wild mode. If you didn't catch yesterday's video, check that one out as well, and you'll know exactly how crazy this mode is. But I do highly recommend checking that out. Just the little join button below. It costs less than a Twitch subscription. So I do highly recommend checking it out. It really helps support the channel. And you get some cool exclusive content. And I'll be posting once a week for members as well. Every Wednesday, you'll get a new exclusive video. And it'll be something crazy like a free-for-all. Maybe some micro maps. We'll do some other crazy stuff as well. So yeah, I highly recommend checking that out if you're interested. But back to the game now. Beasty, he's about to reach that feudal age. We see Kildjadi is already up. That first knight is about to come out here from the School of Cavalry. Beasty has down his barrack. So I have to see, does he look to grab the riveted chainmail immediately? Well, not immediately, but is he going to be looking to grab this quite early on here? Because it's a really nice upgrade. We see it increases the melee armor of spears and horsemen by +2. And the Holy Roman Empire in this matchup, they love going spears and horsemen. It's a really nice counter towards the French. Spears obviously counter the horse, or counter the knights, and then they got horsemen in there as well to deal with any sort of archer, and arbaletier maybe later on in the game as well. So, you know, this upgrade gives a lot of melee defense armor, an extra 2. That's huge. That's like a castle age melee, what's it called? I can't remember the tier 2 upgrade, but fitted leatherwork and then the tier 2. But we see first, a second spear comes out, hardened upgrade is through, the knight taking a lot of damage there. So, I wonder if we will see this upgrade coming through, because that could be pretty huge. It's going to reduce the damage from the knight a lot, and it looks like Kiljadi loses that knight. Oh my goodness. That's not something I would have expected from him. I mean, there was no reason to lose that. You just go down to the south here, right? Oh, that's rough. We do have the second knight out, though, already. So, Kiljadi, you know, he's... it's going to be feeling a little bit rough, but not the end of the world. You still do have a knight out. We've got a third knight on the queue, as well as some archers to deal with these spears. Beasty going to be reacting to that with a stable. Looks like Beasty. He's more than happy to guard this position. Plenty of spears out. 2 guarding the gold. 2 guarding the gold. But he didn't go up with the Archon Chapel this game. And this is something that can really hurt your economy. Especially when you had a good Archon Chapel position like this. You know, you'd be getting everything here. This would be an S-tier Archon Chapel. The food, the wood, the stone, the gold. But not going to be the case for Beasty. So his farm eco not going to be as strong. But this is something that we've seen before with Corvinus, right? Formerly known as Salami. Where he would look to just grab a load of products from the TC. So you would be slightly behind in economy, which Beasty is going to be anywhere up against the French. And you just pump out a couple products from here to boost up your farming eco and gold eco and whatnot with just prelates instead of that Archon Chapel. So that is the case here for Beasty. We see he's already got 2 out. May looks to get a 3rd out, as 1 prelate only inspires up 8 villagers. And Beasty at the moment, he's up to 25. So you'd need at least like 3 for it to be worth it. But it looks like Beasty just going for some heavy walls right now. A little wall behind the base, a little wall over here like we were discussing earlier. Maybe for a possible TC here. But Beasty isn't really chopping or mining any stone here. He's just sort of waiting. Just doing a little bit of a farm transition, massing up some units here. Double stable is down as well as double barracks. And now we've got marching drills coming through. So no riveted chainmail, which is an interesting choice. I would love to see this upgrade coming through up against French here. I think that's something that makes the MEINWERK actually somewhat decent here in H2. I know a lot of players, they don't like this landmark, but I think these 2 upgrades here are the reason why this landmark actually is somewhat viable. But it looks like Beasty, he's going to be able to get up these walls. Makes a nice little choke point here. May want to grab a little wall here. Or maybe just along here, to be honest. Could always be nice. But Kiljadi starting to mass up quite an army here. Going to be looking to take the board. Just making use of all of the resources on the map. Interestingly, Kiljadi's only on the 1 TC. He's just playing 1 TC French here. Which, I mean, they're happy to do, right? Up against the Holy Roman Empire when they're on 1 TC themselves. French are just going to scale that little bit better, right? They've got H2 knights, so they're more than happy to stick it out in the feudal age. They've also got the passive villager production, right? Boost. So, you know, Kiljadi's already up by 4 vills. And this is something that we see a lot with this matchup, where the French, they just look to stick it out here in H2. And they can play this for as long as they want because of these knights. And if the Holy Roman Empire looks to go for that fast castle build, Kiljadi's going to have enough knights here on the field to be able to guard all of these relics. I wouldn't be surprised to see even some walls starting to go out just to wall up these relics. It doesn't cost too much to wall them up. And it's just... It secures them up for a little bit longer, right? It forces your opponents to try and burn them down if they've got a big enough mass of spears. Looks like Beasty going to be losing out on his scout. Kiljadi still massing up quite a force. He's up to 5 knights, 2 more in the queue. Only has the 1 stable. Double archery range through for him. No sort of barracks down, so not going for the 1-1-1. Kiljadi just opting to go for the double unit composition. But it looks like he's already starting to put on the pressure here with Beasty now out over to the deer. Doesn't have survival techniques, so not the most efficient food, and he's going to get pushed off it now anyway. It looks like Beasty maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't have a huge amount of horsemen. Beasty's got 5 out on the map. That's not going to be enough to deal with all of this. We've got 5 knights here, a horseman, and plenty of archers. No blacksmith upgrades in for Kiljardi, though, so I'd love to see that +1 melee, ranged attack, sorry. He does have a blacksmith down, so he's probably going to be grabbing those upgrades now. Either Iron Undermesh or the, yeah, there we go, Steeled Arrow. That's the one I love to see. Just means your archers can do that little bit more damage to horsemen. And obviously the spears, right? You want to be able to one-shot those spears, which I think they can do in a mass like this. But if you start losing a few of them, then if you're not able to one-shot spears, then that's when you're in a little bit of trouble. But Beasty, you know, he's already one step ahead. He's already got down that, I was just looking for his blacksmith, like, where's he getting this Iron Undermesh from? And then I remembered, oh yeah, he went up with MEINWERK. Okay, so Iron Undermesh is through from him, as well as the +1 melee attack. And there we have the riveted chainmail. So, you know, he's got a lot of melee armor on these bad boys. And you can grab another one here, which is exactly what he's doing. Super cheap cost, and it takes less time here with the MEINWERK. So he's going to be able to grab all these upgrades nice and quickly. And he might be able to just crush this. He just needs to build up enough horsemen. Honestly, just build a third stable, maybe even. Everything here kills the army here. You know, horsemen. Horsemen kills everything. Beasty not sending out a villager here to wall this back up. Guess that's a little bit risky. We do also have horsemen here raiding that boar. Kiljardi, it looks like he's just going to be retreating out for the time being. Beasty might not let that happen, though. A huge amount of spears here. Have a look at this. These are some crazy numbers. He's up to 26. Beasty doesn't have that much of a farming eco at the moment, so he's relying off other food sources, such as those deer, such as the berries. But have a look at this. We've got a nice clash going on here. Kiljardi trying to pick off some of the units here. Kiljardi looks like needs to be really careful here with his knights, because even a little poke here from Beasty could kill a couple of knights, and these are expensive. You don't want to be losing these. But look at Kiljardi's economy. He's already quite a bit ahead. He's up by 6 villagers, which at this point in the game, pretty significant. Beasty does have prelates boosting this up as sort of counters it out a little bit, but French, they still scale better. I would actually love to know the maths on how much a prelate boosting up 8 villages is worth. How much is it that they give? It's an extra 40% gather rate, right? Yeah, gather rate plus 40%. So I guess if you times that by 80... Oh god, the maths is probably way wrong here, but... What is... Oh god. This is where it's too late in the day for me to be doing maths. So 40 times 8... 320. So that's surely it's surely 3.2 villages worth, no? Someone let me know in the comments if I've got that right, but I'm pretty sure it's worth somewhat around 3 villages. So if Beasty's got 3 prelates out at the moment, all boosting up 8 villagers, that's going to be worth like 9. So at the moment, Beasty and Kiljardi, I think, are on somewhat of a similar ground. I think. Unless I'm just terrible at maths, which I would believe. But it looks like Beasty did actually find some good raids here. We see he got 4 villager kills. Not going to be even losing any horsemen for it. Some damage to get put onto them, but he can always bring these back and heal them up with a prelate or 2. Kiljardi's just going to be moving back over to the boar with the 2 remaining villagers that he's got left. Looks like Kiljardi still just massing up army. It's still on the 1 TC, by the way. Yeah, he's just going for the triple unit composition now. This is what I love to see. Spearmen are going to really change this up for him, I think. And it looks like, oh, some huge raids. I say huge. It's 1 villager. Look like more, but Beasty, he doesn't have the horsemen here. He's bringing them up to the north. This could be pretty terrible, though, for Kiljardi. Beasty, I think, can crush this. Despite this being spear versus archer, I think just the sheer amount of spears here with a few horsemen mixed in is going to be enough here. And we see Beasty, he's got all of his blacksmith upgrades in. Kiljardi, he's lacking the +1 ranged attack, but that doesn't matter. So pretty much even grounds here. Beasty's got reinforcements coming in as well with those horsemen. But look at the amount of spears that he's lost. He's lost a lot of spears, and now the knights into the base. That's a prelate going down. That's some more villagers going down. This is terrible for Beasty. He's wiping up the archer mass here. We see huge amount of losses there for Killjadi, but the villager kills another prelate goes down. That's 200 gold right there. And if my math is correct, around 6 villagers worth of economy, at least for the time being, lost. Beasty not looking too good here. In saying that, we've only had 3 villager kills and 2 prelates as well, so that, I would count that as 5. But Beasty, he's still got quite a military alive. We see his army value is up by around 700, and obviously his military count is up by a huge amount, just because his units are a lot cheaper. But it looks like he's going to be going in for a raid once again. Killjadi, he reacts in time, going to be garrisoning in there, but this could be a nice little kill here for Beasty. 5 villagers could be going down. Uh-oh, that's some nice value right there for Beasty. At this point in time, if you're Killjadi, you don't want to be losing units. We actually see here, those villagers did go down, or at least a lot of damage was put onto them. Beasty, I think you've got 1 kill, but he's going to be able to pick up more if he's if he pays attention. Oh, honestly, I feel like you dived that for these 2 vills, right? But not going to be the case. Just wiping up the army first. We've got more raids. Oh, this is huge value. Both players are sort of killing each other's economy right now. And they're both sort of somewhat even. But at this point in time, I would say Killjadi's probably quite significantly ahead. At least now with these kills here. That changed things up. We see 13 villager kills. There's going to be another one there almost as well. Killjadi is 16 villagers ahead. And Beasty doesn't have a single prelate out on the field now. Wow. I mean, the only thing Beasty has going for him at the moment is that he's got the military advantage, right? Look at the army value. He's up by over double. But Killjadi, he's stacking up a lot of gold. Could possibly be thinking about a castle age here, but probably not the best timing. Probably just want to be massing up a little bit more. Maybe grab your... I mean, you don't really need that, do you? Oh, he's going to be... Okay, well, there you go. He's going to be grabbing it. I promise that was not scripted. It looked like it was scripted, but it was not. But Beasty, looks like he's now going to be looking to put on the aggression here. Look at the army he's got. 14 horsemen, 2 scouts, and 25 spears. He's got even more on the way. Look, he's already got 32 out on the map. Rallied across the map, or he's just sitting in the base here. Going to be finishing up those walls. Really, really smart here. I love the fact he's doing this. Just walling up, going to mean you deny yourself away from raids. You're able to then push outside of the base like he's doing here, without the worry of a sneaky little knight coming in and killing about 13 villagers on the back here. It looks like Beasty's going to be losing some army, though. Not the biggest of deals for him. We see that melee defense going to be coming in a little bit handy here up against spears. Spears, I don't think, for Killjadi would do that much damage. We see 9 attack compared to... I guess it's only 3 melee. It's still 6 damage. It's certainly a lot less than what Beasty's doing with spears to him, so... That upgrade, Riveted Chainmail, definitely coming in clutch here. Definitely the reason you'd want to be going up with the MEINWERK. But have a look at this. Beasty's going to be aging up. Have a look at this. Going to be the Regnant's Cathedral. He's got some walls up. So it's going to take a while for Killjadi to sort of just dive the base. Because sometimes what we see with the Holy Roman Empires, as soon as they reach a castle age, the French player would just dive everything into the base and just slaughter everything, right? It's very hard for the Holy Roman Empire to deal with that. But Beasty, he's got walls up. He's got plenty of spears still out on the field. So honestly, I think he's in a good spot here to be able to do this. He doesn't have any products out on the field, though. That's going to be a little bit of an issue for him. So it's going to take a while for him to be able to pick up relics here. And that's going to give Killjadi plenty of time here to be able to come up with some sort of plan. We'll have to see what he looks to do. Whether he looks to just double down on army, which I think he probably will. I don't think he's got enough in the bank to be able to go up to Castle Age and contest these relics. Maybe if he knew Beasty didn't have any prelates, that could possibly be an option. But even then, Beasty is going to be making the prelates immediately out of the regnants. And he's just going to be rallying them out to the map. So I don't think that's an option for Killjadi. I think he's just going to go double down on the military. But Beasty, he now reaches that castle age prelate immediately in the queue. It's more spears in the queue. Veterancy upgrade coming through for both the horsemen and the spearmen. Kiljadi is still significantly ahead in eco, though. Have a look at that. Huge amount. Looks like Beasty might be able to equal that one up, though. A couple villager kills here or there. As well as... Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. That's rough. That's rough. Ooh, another one? No? Okay. So, yeah, that's rough. Kiljadi, look how significantly ahead he is. He's up by 19 villas at the moment. Beasty, to come back into this, is going to need a lot of relics. But Kiljadi, look at the army he's got out in the field. His army value is up by over 2,000 right now. He's also up in just military. You know, he's got a lot of military out in the field. It's worth a lot more. And he's going to be reaching the castle age very soon as well. And I'm sure it's going to be the Royal Institute here. I'll be very surprised if you see a guild hall. You've got a huge amount of eco. You've got a huge amount of cavalry. I say that as you lose 2 of them right there. But you still got a huge amount of cavalry, right? That you're going to be able to grab that royal bloodlines and go in for that death push that you'll want to do. And Beasty, he's going to be delayed. He still has yet to pick up a royal relic. He's going to be picking his first one up now. But that is so delayed. And it's going to give Kiljadi enough time here to be able to get up to that castle age, grab all of the necessary upgrades, such as wedged rivets and royal bloodlines. And, you know, you get the free tier 2 decarbonization. So, Kiljadi, I think, is going to be in a great spot here to just death push Beasty. The Beasty, I think he's going to be feeling a little bit worried. That first relic is on the way back. Second relic is safe in the base, as well as a sacred site. Sacred site's always nice here as well. It's certainly not a regnance relic, right? But it's something. It's 100 gold a minute. I'll take it over nothing, right? Especially when it's next to this relic anyway, right? You just pick this up, plonk your dude there for a couple seconds, and then bring him back. But Beasty is now making some knights. Has he grabbed the... Okay, no, not yet. So still barding. Another MEINWERK upgrade in here, which gives +2 melee attack, +2 ranged attack. Really nice upgrade here. They're not as good as French Knights with their royal bloodlines, which Kiljadi is not grabbing yet. He's grabbing his veterancy upgrades for the archers and the cavalry, and I think for the spear... No, not the spears yet. Okay. Saving on that one. Probably just lacking a little bit when it comes to the gold, so can't actually grab cancelled saddles or royal bloodlines yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. But he's going to have veterancy upgrades in, as well as veterancy archers. So I think he's still going to be feeling pretty happy about that one. He's going to be losing out on some knights here, which is a little bit unfortunate. And it looks like now Kiljadi is pumping out some horsemen. Whether that's a misclick or not, I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like he might be struggling when it comes to gold. We see he's out here, which was just being pressured a second ago. But it looks like he's returned back. Beasty going to be coming in once again onto the archers with some more cavalry. I think this is a fight Kiljadi's more than happy to take here. Veterancy upgrades are in for the archers. Beasty's just losing these spearmen. Have a look at this. It's an absolute massacre right here. Beasty, he's down to 1,700 army value versus 5,300. Kiljadi is still ahead when it comes to eco, though that might change in the next couple minutes with Beasty bringing home relics. But the question is he going to be able to hold this death push from Kiljadi now that he's got the gold back, and he's probably going to be looking to grab these important upgrades very, very soon. Oh, man. What a game this is. Beasty with the MEINWERK. I mean, I would say so far it's probably not worked out too well for him. But as I say with this landmark, it gets better the later you go into the game. And that's because of these upgrades, right? These unique upgrades make it better. Like, sure, the Ark and Chapel also scales into the late game, blah, 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 whatever. Your farming eco is better. But you can just make prelates, guys. Come on. Just make some prelates. Stick them around, like, make a little cult of prelates in the middle here. I probably shouldn't say cult. It is a real religion. But, you know, put some prelates in the middle here. Put some farms around it. Maybe put a little tower in the middle. Boom, you got a makeshift, you got a makeshift little Ark and Chapel. Boom, done. End of story. And you get the unique upgrades. But anyway, Beasty gonna be adding in a second CC now. He realizes he needs to recover when it comes to this villager count. And surprisingly, Kiljadi isn't actually putting on the aggression right now. He's got a perfect opportunity here. Beasty, he was down to pretty much nothing. So, interesting choice here by Kiljadi. I think he's just waiting for the Royal Bloodlines to come in. Has it cancelled saddles? No, it hasn't grabbed that yet. I wouldn't be surprised to see that coming in as well after this. And I would assume then he would look to go in for that death push. Because you don't want to leave the HRE too much time here. You know, Beasty is on 2 TC now. He's got outposts through with, I think, a Springwood emplacement in here with a relic inside. You know, that the relic's starting. Beasty's actually on 5 relics right now, which these are HRE relics. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. How much gold is that? Let's do some quick maths. 5 times 160, 800. Of course, it's 8. What is wrong with me today? God, I'm bad at maths. Jesus. Anyway, Beasty, he's going to have a lot of gold income. And with that gold income, he can pump out some knights. He can pump out some men-at-arms, maybe. Maybe grabs the heavy maces upgrade. Heavy maces here. Could do a good job, but we got quite a few Arbitrae in here now for Kiljadi. So I guess there's not really a lot you can spend your gold on apart from upgrades. But, you know, you can just move all your builds away from gold, right? And just get some more outposts, get some more Sprungwood emplacements, get some fortifications through. Just grab all of your upgrades you possibly can and just pray that this doesn't kill you. So I think that's what Beasty's going to have to do now. Down to 3,000 army value versus 9,000. Beasty, he is going to be under a lot of pressure. Especially with Kiljadi having a keep in the base here now as well. It secures up this little bit of gold over here. Gives the discount to all of the units. Can't get enlistment incentives quite yet, but it's still a huge discount. Look at that. 112 food, 80 gold. And then 64 food, 32 gold. It's a huge discount. It's a huge amount. And Beasty going to be going for a little bit of a quick wall. He needs to be quick. Beasty, you need to get this little wall up. Okay, it looks like I think he's going to be able to get it. Arbitrae. I mean, I think he gets it. Honestly, you need to commit to that. You need to commit to this wall, Beasty. Beasty! Ah! Oh, he's not going to get it. Oh, that's rough. He lost a load of bills there. And look, now. Beasty, pull bills. You just pull. Pull the bills. Pull them. He's doing it. That's going to be a close one. That's going to be a close one. Bills. More bills going to be going down. This is not what Beasty wants right now, but he has to do it. He commits to it. And he gets it all up with a few more bills going down. Beasty down to 56 bills. He's on 5 relics, but still, it's still rough. It's looking rough. He's trying to recover that with some more prelates. I actually love this decision here. Just going mass prelates, like I was talking about. Make the makeshift Archon Chapel with a little circle of prelates, right? Especially when you're only on 97 pop. It's not like you're exactly struggling for population space, right? But Kiljadi, he's stuck outside of the base right now. Is he looking to pull a Vil, maybe? Do we have any builds on the way for him? I'd love to see a Vil being pulled right now for him. Beasty just going to be... It's going to be walling him in. Have a look at that. Okay, so Kiljadi, he got through his siege engineering. Just going to be building around to take out the last final 500 HP on the wall. I like that a lot. Beasty might be in a little bit of trouble. We see 5,000 army value versus 10,000. Things have definitely evened up a little bit for Beasty. But it's still looking rough. It is still certainly looking rough, especially with Kiljadi out the front of your base with a ram. Actually, it's not really the front, it's more to the side, which probably makes it worse. For Beasty, looking to dive the TC here. Having a little bit of idle time, that wall. Gonna be going down here. Now, Beasty having to relocate just to the south a little bit. Plenty of emplacements are through here for Beasty. Bringing emplacement helping out here. Beasty just doesn't have anything here to defend this Mangonel. He's going to be able to get a nice Mangonel shot. In fact, a huge Mangonel shot. Kiljadi's not paying attention. He's currently focusing on what's going on over there. Beasty just getting off huge Mangonel shots. And now he has the Spearman to be able to defend this Mangonel. Another Mangonel comes out. Beasty finding huge value here with the Mangonels. Prowlers also getting in on the action. Beasty deletes the wall. Actually, I don't think that was the delete. I think that was the ram. But either way, Mangonel out the wazoo right now for Beasty. This could be terrible here for Kiljadi. He doesn't have any melee forces left. He can't escape. He's stuck. He is stuck in here with the beast. And he's going to be losing everything here. What can you do against 2 Mangonels? This is huge for Beasty. Oh, this is huge. I mean, sure, Beasty lost the force over here. But, you know, he's got so much value. Look at this. Kiljadi's just stuck in here with an outpost, slowly killing him with a spring emplacement and 2 mangonels and a load of spears. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Looks like Kiljadi going to be looking to just find as much value as possible. Honestly, I think you just go about trying to kill as many builds as possible. Because this isn't a fight you're going to be winning remotely, right? Sure, you're going to be able to kill a few spears, but at what cost? I think your best chance of finding value here is killing builds. But it looks like Kiljadi has now arrived with the reinforcements. He's looking to try and burn down this wall. I'm surprised Beasty isn't putting on a little bit more pressure here with the mangonels. It does look like that's what he's going to be looking to do now, but needs to be careful. That wall is going to be going down. Knights. Okay, mangonels pretending to fire there. Kiljadi's also got to keep up in the middle here. So he's got a load of gold control. Beasty's gold is all the way to the south here. Kiljadi could definitely think about keeping this landmark. Or this landmark? Oh, speaking of landmarks, have a look at this. Oh my goodness, that is a red palace and a half if I've ever seen one. Only 12 villagers being pulled though. Beasty. He's not gonna know about this. This could be terrible for him. This red palace is definitely in range of this gold. Beasty's gonna be somewhat gold. I say that goldless, but he's still got this gold with 4,000 gold left. And he's got 5 relics, and he's also got a sacred site, which he hasn't captured up yet. He probably should capture that up, but no big deal. No big deal. But have a look at this. Beasty. Oh, he spots it. Oh, he knows he can get this up quicker. 24 vills are here. Looks like Kiljadi did pull some more in a huge mangonel shot. Triple mangonels. Is this red palace going to get up? We see the mangonels here focusing down the build. So many builds from Kiljadi going down. Beasty evening up that villager count right there with a couple mangonel shots. But as a result, look at how much military he's got. He's down to 2,000 army value compared to the 9,000. Keep does get up for Beasty. Gonna be able to kill some more. Look at the low HP builds. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is it gonna get? Oh, it does. Okay, it does. Oh my goodness. How has he managed to come back in the span of like 2 minutes? This man is just crazy. The way Beasty is able to come back into these games. Oh, it just amazes me. Like, I would have given up at like the 5-minute mark up against Kiljadi when that first knight came in and killed a vill. I guess that shows what kind of player I am, but, you know, you get the point, right? Beasty, he is relentless in these games. He just doesn't give up. And as a result of this, he is a master at coming back into these games. He's going to be losing some vills here on the way out. 2 vills, 3 vills, 4 vills, 5 vills. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. He's going to be losing some more here as well. But, yeah, you're still a huge amount of value, right? You lost, what, 5, 6 vills? Kiljadi lost more, right? You're about even now, so. But it's still a worry for Beasty. Because this red palace is still in your face, denying away this gold. But it looks like trebuchets happy to sit behind the wall here. We've actually got 4 trebuchets out, or 2 still in the queue here, but that's a lot of trebuchets here. And Beasty, he's also got emergency repairs in here as well, keeping his keep alive, something that Kiljadi does not have access to. That's actually why Beasty came out here, really smart actually with the houses, just so we can get in that emergency repairs, keep this alive. Just because the red palace is so stupid at killing buildings. It's kind of funny how good at killing buildings the red palace is. But we've also got army now here for Kiljadi. It looks like the keep will be going down. But it looks like the red palace will be going down with it with 4 trebuchets out. And I would say losing a keep to take out a landmark is 100% worth it. Especially when it's a red palace. But Kiljadi, he's got a huge amount of army here. Beasty, he's going for another keep in the base here. That's a chop through. That is a chop through. Beasty, I feel like you just quick wall, right? Quick wall. Quick wall. Okay, I guess not. Kiljadi is just going to be retreating back. Beasty actually in a decent spot now. He's still massing up lots of knights, getting out some men-at-arms. He does have the... what's the upgrade called? The steeled sparding. So yeah, these knights can have a lot of melee defense armor, a lot of range defense armor. Mangonel will take a nice shot there. Does go down in the process. Heavy men-at-arms going to be coming out with their heavy maces. So, I mean, I think Beasty is fine fighting under this. sure, you're going to be losing some trebuchets, but they've done what they needed to do. But you got this keep alive, which I would love to see a relic being pulled from the Regnants to sit in here. And maybe just some build setting in there. But yeah, Beasty, magnificent hold right there. Looks like Kiljardi is going to be getting this Red Palace back up, though. In saying that, trebuchet. I mean, if only Beasty had a couple more of these guys that left. Yeah, that Red Palace is easily getting back up. There it goes. It's back up. Back up and running once again. And Kiljardi, you know, he's in the Imperial Age now. It's still looking rough here for Beasty. Kiljardi, he's in the Imperial Age. He's got his royal bloodlines through, which he got in the Castle Age. He has his elite upgrades through for the Royal Knights. Does he have elite? No, it doesn't have elite. Oh, he's got it in the queue. Elite Arbalists, as well as crossbow stirrups and roller shutter triggers. So he's going to have the better range on Springles, which means Beasty's siege army here going to be redundant, right? You're not going to be able to deal with Culverins with that roller shutter triggers or Springles. You could possibly go into Culverins if you can get to the Castle Age yourself, or the Imperial Age, sorry. But that's still so long away. And at the moment, Beasty, he needs to mass up, because look at the death push that's coming in here from Kiljardi. So many knights out in the field, so many arbitrary. We see a bunch more getting queued up. That Red Palace still alive. Beasty, he's got out some more trebuchets. We see it's up to 3. Red Palace slowly but surely getting taken out here. Sacred Site also up here for Kiljardi. Speaking of Sacred Sites, he hasn't captured up the one in the base. Beasty has finally captured his one up. But honestly, Beasty is fine for gold here. Like, he's only got 3,000 left in the base. But, I mean, look at the gold income right now. It's huge. He's got the Sacred Site. He's got the relics. And I think he's going to have this gold by the time he can, you know, by the time he needs it. He is now up in eco, and there we have the Palace of Suave coming through from him. That's going to be securing up the, eco advantage right there for him. And honestly, I think Beasty, it's slowly but surely coming back into this. Things were looking really, really rough for him earlier on. And, I mean, MEINWERK's probably not the only thing here, right? Beasty, he's done a phenomenal job this game coming back. But this MEINWERK with these upgrades definitely does scale better in the late game. Oof. We got seven Springles here for Beasty. But Kiljardi's got the roller shutter triggers. So he can just win this with 1 Springle. I mean, maybe not, because you need the movement speed, right? If you just bring them all here and then shoot, Beasty might actually... Okay, he's just going to be instantly reacting with his own roller shutter triggers. Jeez. Beasty, are we back in 2021 here? What is going on here? Are we back with Aegis Springles? I think we are. I honestly think we are. Have a look at the massive Springles here. Beasty is about to have through the roller shutter triggers. He's about to have through the elite spears. He's about to have through his elite horsemen. 2 units, which also get affected by the MEINWERK with the +2 melee defense. These units are going to be absolutely crazy. But have a look at this. Kiljardi, he broke through... I don't know where the hell he broke... Oh, he broke up through the north there. And it looks like Kiljardi's going to be able to find a lot of value here with this. Beasty just doesn't have a lot of spears out in the field. He doesn't have a lot of production. I think it's only the 3 barracks here. Oh, no, he's got some more up to the north. I mean, 5 barracks is still not a lot. Luckily, Springle's here to save the day. Going to be taking out all of those knights. But look at this. Kiljardi's coming in on the front line as well. Mangonel's going to be taking huge shots, though. Look at the obliterate. Did they just kill... Did they just one-shot a trebuchet? Well, it looks like Kiljardi's through and is going to be taking out all the siege with him. Springle's going to be taking down some of the knights here. Beasty... Oh, he's going to be losing so much siege here. And we got more mangonels. We got more trebuchets in the queue here. That Red Palace still being a pickle on the back line. These strong replacements coming through pretty clutch here. You know what I'd love to see for the caster UI? I know we're never going to get it. Devs don't care about caster UI. I mean, look. We still have a massive sacred site here. for sacred sites, and we can't zoom in. That's probably the most important one. We can't zoom in. Devs don't care about the caster UI. But if they were to suddenly have a change of mindset, I'd love to see, like, buildings and units with kill counts. Because I'd love to see how many kills these towers have racked up this game, or at least how much damage they've done. Because I reckon it's quite a lot. I think that would be quite an interesting stat, especially, like, a red palace here. The amount of damage this thing must have done. Ooh. That's, yeah, it's got to be a lot. But anyway, that's not going to happen. But if it were ever to happen, I think that could be pretty cool. But Beasty, he's now getting a ton of upgrades. Look at the upgrades coming through from him. We got Elite Knights. We got Spyglass. We got Type Barns. Definitely upgrade you want with 5 relics in the bank. And then also we got Lightweight Beams. So I think we're just going to be seeing mass ram. There it is. Look at the rams in the queue. We got 2 trebuchets out here from Beasty. But rams I like a lot as well. I think rams are just so good in the current meta. You just want to grab them every time. Or at least every time you can, right? But Hoitari don't really have that many... well, actually, in fact, I don't think they've got anything special about their rams. The best rams in the game are the Roost rams, because they've got Wandering Town, which is unique in their high armory, which is such a nice upgrade. But still, these rams are going to be still very, very good. Roost Axles in as well to get the extra movement speed. No sort of... I don't think we've got... Yeah, okay. No siege works through for him yet. So I'm not going to be getting the extra HP or ranged armor on those rams, but it's not really needed. It's not really needed on a ram, let's be honest. No. 20% still nice, but yeah. This upgrade more comes into clutch when you're dealing things with, like, Culverins, Springolds... what else? Great Bombards, I guess. Those sort of units. I mean, mainly the anti-siege siege, right? That's the sort of upgrade you want to be grabbing that for. But Kiljari, look at this. He's still massing up a ton of knights, a ton of Arbiter Trio. Both of which just kind of get crushed by Spear's Horsemen. So I think Beasty is more than happy to stick with this composition. Have a look at this. The Springled army is moving forward here. Surprisingly, this Red Palace is still up. I'm not sure where the Rams have... Oh, look at this. Okay, Beasty going up to the north here. Yeah, Kiljari, he's... actually, this is a Beasty keep. This is a Kiljari keep. So, Beasty gonna be losing out on those Rams. Okay, maybe we did need the health upgrade. Even still, I think the Rams probably would have gone down either way. But just you know, maybe the little bit more health could have gotten a couple more shots. And it's something to note here from Kiljari. Oh. Okay, he must have just grabbed it. He must have just grabbed the enlistment incentives because it's now gone. He did. I promise it was here like 2 seconds ago. Rewind the video, you'll see it's there. But yeah, he's only just grabbed that upgrade, which feels a little bit rough. You want to be grabbing that upgrade as soon as you can for the extra discounts because it pays back so quick. It's a really cheap upgrade for the amount of value you can get from it. For Beasty, going into Elite Men-at-Arms now, reinforced defenses as well as biology. Beasty right now is grabbing all the upgrades. He's run out of gold though in the base. His next gold is this one or this one. And I think that's why he's trying to grab this one here from Kiljari, but you know, that's all, most of the gold is taken from it. Sacred Site also gets denied out. That's 100 less gold a minute for Beasty. And this keep is actually finding a lot of value here. The keep has been defended, or what do you call it, emplaced with a cannon. And has a relic in there for the extra range. Honestly, Kiljari's still looking in a decent spot. Beasty's ahead when it comes to the economy. But Kiljari's still ahead significantly when it comes to the army value. And he has the better... Well, I say he's got the better late game units here. Does he, though? Because we've got to remember, we got the MEINWERK here for Beasty. He has these upgrades. He's got the extra +2 melee defense on the spears. He's got the extra 2 melee defense on the horsemen. He's got the melee and range defense on the knights, all because of this MEINWERK. So you've got to really ask the question, who has the better late game now? But basically, look at this. Huge stone walls. Takes out... Well, actually, no, he hasn't taken this out. This is still very much up. But he has huge stone walls up. Kiljari's looking to try and take out these Springolds here. Look at the mass of knights right now. He's just going to be taking knight versus spear fights here. Knights, yeah, like Beasty, sure, he's got through the important upgrades. He has through elite army tactics. He's got through chainmail armor. He has through elite upgrades. He has everything, right? But knights in this mass will crush absolutely anything. And now he's going to be looking to take out some eco here. Kiljadi looking a little bit rough. Beasty's looking a little bit rough when it comes to his eco here. That's a huge amount of eco. That's almost... That, in fact, that is half of your eco right there on the run. Youch. Youch, youch, youch. For some reason, I've got that stuck in my head. You know the Age of Empires 2... Ouch! I think that was it anyway. I don't know. I've got it stuck in my head. So, if I keep saying that, apologies. But it looks like Beasty just going to be looking to chop a little bit of stone here. Honestly, I think just buy the last bit of stone, right? Just buy 100 stone. Keep drop maybe at the front of your base here. At least I think that's the goal here for Beasty. Yeah, we saw he bought some stone. Villagers, oh, they're getting in the action here. Look at them go. Repairing up that bombard, keeping it alive. Absolutely crazy stuff right there. And there it is. The keep going to be coming through. Got to be careful of that red palace. The red palace is not in range of this keep. Villagers just going to be standing outside for the time being. Doing what they do best. Lazing around out there. 16 bills. Currently just chilling. Chilling in Cuba. Okay, there we go. Finally going to be getting that up. And Beasty now going to be moving over to that red palace. He needs to take this down. Because once this goes down, this is a huge position here for Beasty. You know, that gold, get that back in control. Deny Kiljadi away from this wood line. And then you can start to think about your larger gold mine over here. But I think the lifesaver for Beasty this game has been the regnants with the 5 relics. If he didn't have the relics, there's no way he has this much gold in the bank, right? The relics have come in clutch. And then we got the MEINWERK as well, which makes his spears just super good late game, right? Sure, you're not going to have as good of an economy early on in the game, and maybe, you know, it's not going to be as good late game. But you got the better units. And when you're at this point in the game where you're 200 out of 200 population, what's better? A better eco or better units? It's better units. Especially when you're floating stuff like this, right? You just want the better spears. And right now, that is exactly what Beasty is using to his advantage. Just mass spears. Looks like now Beasty, he gets up the keep, going to be keeping the bombard alive. Kiljadi also gets his keep alive. Well, not, he doesn't get it up alive, he just gets it up. I guess you could, I guess you can't really get it up dead, right? I guess that would be kind of just dying. Anyway, ignore me. Actually, don't ignore me. Because then that would be kind of pointless watching this, right? Anyway, Beasty looking just fully stone wall up now. We're on the map High View, a map which typically we do see a lot of walls on. Kiljadi, he's not really done that this game. He's been a good boy. He's in my good boy books for not walling up that much. He's done a little bit here or there, you know. It's a little bit, but nothing too crazy, right? I'm not a fan of all these walls on High View. We always get super long games, and usually boring games with the sort of walls. Like, obviously, this game's a long one. Look at this. We're almost at the 50-minute mark here. But the difference here for Beasty is this has been a super entertaining game. Beasty was so far behind in the early stages of the game when it came to... Maybe it was the MEINWERK that let him down, but now in the later stages of the game, it's playing to his advantage with the better units. But then Beasty has slowly fought his way back. He managed to get 5 relics in the bank, which I think is a huge part to this game. He's got through all of the upgrades he needs. He's now got a good position. The red palace has gone down. Beasty going to be looking to secure up some more position here. Kiljadi losing out on a lot of villagers here. Look at this. This is huge. Huge value. Kiljadi down to only 90 eco at the 50-minute mark. That's a yikes. That's a yikes. He's only on the 1 TC as well. Honestly, I feel like you just get another TC, Kiljadi. You got enough stone in the bank. But it looks like Beasty trying to take down this keep here. Also attacking the north now with some more spears. Bringing an army with him this time. I love to see it. As well as some rams. Beasty at the moment, he's looking in a solid position. This has got to be one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen. With the MEINWERK. Like, what is this game? What is this game? Absolutely bonkers here. It looks like Kiljadi was trying to go for some sort of horseman play here. With some discounted horsemen. Like, look how cheap the horsemen are, by the way. 75 food, 15 wood for a horseman. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Doesn't have the elite upgrade in yet, though. So, yeah, this is going to get taken out pretty quickly. And Beasty, look at this starting trade. Oh, 64 trader trip. Oh, I love it. I love it. But it looks like Beasty is still under a little bit of pressure here. But I think this is where things are starting to turn. Look at this. Kiljadi, he's down to 86 economy. And the army value, like last time we saw Kiljadi down in army. Or down in eco, sorry. He was up by a huge amount in army. But this time, it's different. Beasty, he's ahead in eco by a huge amount. He's up in military by a huge amount. And he's better set up for the late game with the 5 relics. And also, there's no red keep. There's no red palace out the front of his base anymore. I think Beasty is in a perfect position now to win this. In a position which looked impossible. This is one of the hardest matchups in the game for the Holy Roman Empire. Beasty was down by a huge amount. And he managed to come back with the MEINWERK palace out of all the landmarks. This is absolutely bonkers, and Beasty, just to secure things even more for the later stages of the game, going to be grabbing himself a keep, a TC for emergency repairs, and a tower for vision for this gold, which still has 7,000 gold left. Absolutely bonkers. And it looks like Beasty is going to be looking to take out this keep as well. I think he might get it, honestly. Four rams here with lightweight beams, and you've actually got the health upgrade. Yeah, so that keep goes down. No more cheaper units for you, Kiljadi. You're having to pay full price for these bad boys now. And you don't have enough stone in the bank for another keep. And you don't even have enough gold to buy stone. And you don't want to be mining stone right now. Because look at your eco. You're down to 72. Beasty's up to 140. He's almost double what Kiljadi has in eco right now. Beasty, almost double in army value. He has map control. He has gold. Kiljadi, he has no gold left in his base. He has no trade. What is left for Kiljadi here, apart from a big fat surrender button? I don't see it. I don't see it. And now Beasty, I think he's ready to just raid the hell out of Kiljadi. Kiljadi, he's been a good boy this match. Hasn't gone for some crazy walls or whatnot, which unfortunately for him means Beasty can easily raid him. And with that, GG gets called. Beasty going to be winning here with the MEINWERK palace, with one of the greatest comebacks I have ever seen. Look at that. Absolutely bonkers. Well, if you did enjoy this, consider subscribing, leave a like, check out the memberships. Remember, we've got some exclusive videos here. So, do check them out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.